What kind of accountability should exist after repeated flooding in the same areas?
I am beginning to be fed up discussing flooding in Accra, but I will try. I have a passion for local government, so sometimes I get overboard and get angry over what we are doing to ourselves, Naturally, Accra is a lowland area, naturally. Accra is surrounded by what we call the chain mountains, from the Shire Hills through to the Kwapin Mountains, the Nsawam area, Adeso area, and then goes up at Makati Hill. And as we all know, Accra has about 5 water basins. The Sakumo Basin, that is Tema and Nungwa. The Sango River is around that area. Then from Teshi to Labadi, we have the Peshi Lagoon receiving the water from upstream through Chadu and then into the lagoon. Then from 37 area up to Alajo, Kotobadi area, Caprice, we have the huge water basin from Asalom down to former Krimetu, and then through the underground to the Ghana Commercial Bank behind VIP, that area. And then the Onyanshia and Odo, they meet at Caprice, and they all go through the channel, that huge drainstorm into the Koli. Then we have the Densu that takes care of, it runs through Pokwase, Amasaman area, and through the Saki River, and then into the Koli area. And then we have the Lafa Basin from Akraka up to Dansoma. Now, what are we doing to ourselves? We have wetlands along all these areas, wetlands. So maybe a couple of years where we don't have much rains, individuals go and fill all the water, the wetlands, and then they go back to the assembly and apply for rezoning. Because during that time, yes, when you get there, they have built already. And the assembly will also approve the rezoning. And then some of them get permits. Typical example is Chadu. In 2020, they applied for a rezoning in turning the mangrove area, the swampy area, into a mixed use, because they had filled and built on the land already. So yes, when you get there, you will not see the mangrove. And the assembly will be compelled to issue a permit to them. Mm. The same applies to the Ramsar side at Sakumo. The Forestry Commission at that time, headed by Sir John, they changed the Ramsar side into residential mixed use. And the same thing applies to the Pambros area. And we have spots within the Fafraha and Abokubi and all those areas. So if we have the rainwater coming from the basin, which must come through to Accra and then into the sea, and you have all these impediments in the waterway, what you're going to see is flood.
Right.
So it happened, and Nanado created the garage, which I heard you discussing. Mm-hmm. The technical guys within Garrett said, yes, we have seen the problem. we need to construct 18 water retentions on these basins. But we decided to use the money to go and do COVID operations, and then training, about 23 million into training. I don't know whether they were training people to pilot B-52 or I don't know.